Hey you guys, what's up? So, to be honest, I am kind of nervous about um, uploading this video to my channel because um, what I need to talk about is kind of like getting to me. I've been kind of going through something a lot lately, um, and I feel like this is my outlet. My YouTube channel is my outlet. I can get creative on it. I could, express myself through it. And, it's just basically like I know this sounds kind of weird and cheesy, but it's kind of like my internet diary, if you will, um, that I have on public for anybody to see. Anybody who subscribes to my channel, anybody could see it. So, yeah. So the reason why I'm kind of nervous to post this video is because I really, really need to rant and just vent and get out all my frustrations because right now I'm going through something with a particular, I don't know, I want to say like agency or like company. And I feel nervous about this because if I post this, I'm scared that they're going to see this video and be like, oh, you need to take this down. But for one, I'm not going to say the name of the company, so they really don't have any proof that I'm talking about them. So I don't know. So I'm kind of nervous about it. But the other part of me is like, dude, this is your channel, so just go ahead and like say what you have to say about it. Like just get out all your frustrations and just like let it out. So that's what I'm going to do. And if they get upset with me, then I'm sorry, but just unsubscribe to me because I know one person in that company, from what I've been told, is subscribed to my channel. But I mean, I kind of feel like they hardly watch my videos, so I kind of feel like they only subscribe to it you know, just to be supportive. So it's like, okay, whatever. Like, if they don't watch this video, that's great. Like, it's like I'm whatever about it. But if they do watch it, then I'm just like, okay, well, I didn't say your guys' name, so you really don't have anything to back it up with that I'm talking about you guys. So yeah, so that's the reason why I'm nervous about making this video, but I'm just gonna do it. Um, so sometimes I feel like because of my situation, me being in a wheelchair, me having cerebral palsy, I feel like I don't get heard, I don't get listened to, and sometimes I feel like I get talked down at, like I'm a kid, or I get talked at instead of talked to. And so it's really, really frustrating because I am not getting the needs that I need to be met for myself. So lately, I just feel like this organization has been kind of, in a way, letting me down, and it's kind of getting to the point where I, what do you call it? Oh, I'm jumping a little bit ahead, but they're kind of letting me down, and the issues that I've had with this company, I feel like I've been telling them about like concerns and issues that I have with them, and I feel like in a way they don't really take it seriously, and I'm pretty sure they will for sure tell me like, no, we take your issues seriously, we take your concerns seriously. For sure they're going to tell me that. Of course they're going to tell me that to make me feel better. But the issues and concerns that I have, it's taking them so long for them to help me fix my issues that I have with them. When a few months ago, went to somebody higher than this company, and I told them about what I was going through. And then all of a sudden, this other higher source that I went to told them about it. Look, this is what she's going through, and she's feeling like you guys aren't accommodating her, and like this is not right. This needs to be done. And so as soon as this source emailed this organization, immediately, like all of a sudden, they helped me. So I kind of feel like, oh, so they helped me, jumping ahead again. So they helped me. But then with that organization, I got not an email, but a text from one of the individuals that works there. I got a text from this person saying that, I didn't know you were going to talk to this source about what's been going on. I didn't know you were going to do this. It would have been nice if you were to have given me a heads up and letting me know that you were going to go to this source about this this issue that you've been going through. And when this person texted me that, immediately I felt like, dude, I've been trying to tell you. I've been telling you for months. So in a way, it's kind of like, don't tell me that you wish I would have given you a heads up when I've been giving you a heads up for months, and I've been telling you that I need help, that I need, I need my needs met. So that was like a few months ago. And then the source that I went to, they fixed it and it was good. And now all of a sudden I'm having issues with them again. So basically, when it comes to me, obviously I can't walk. So I can use a walker. I can take steps if I need to, which I use the walker anyways to exercise, and I have no problem doing that. And as a matter of fact, I like doing that. I like using my walker to exercise and stuff. So recently, I've been working with another individual that this organization has provided me with, and in the beginning, it was going fine. Mind you, a side note, me and this individual, we get along very well. Nothing against this individual person on their personality, nothing like that at all. However, in the beginning, it was fine. This person was able to help me in the restroom. By the way, I need help in the bathroom with pretty much everything. I need help. Sorry if this is TMI, but I'm being real with you guys, so I feel like I can tell you this. I need help with everything in the bathroom, even as far as wiping. So yeah. So in the beginning, back to what I was trying to say, this person had no problem with quote lifting me, even though this person, I don't know, to me it was never lifting. They never did lifting. What I had them do was they put their arms under my arms as if they're coming in to give me a hug, and they support me out of my chair, which to me requires no lifting. They're just supporting me out of my chair. And like I said, I can stand up. And so I stand up and they just pivot me. They help me take steps a little to turn around and to sit on the toilet. I'm sorry, to me, that's not lifting. To them, I guess apparently that's lifting. And after I'm done in the bathroom, of course, stand up, put the pants back on. They guide me off the toilet. They don't lift me. I can stand up off of the toilet, and as long as they're guiding me off the toilet, I'm good. And of course, same as getting off the chair, going onto the toilet, is the same thing. I get off the toilet, take a couple steps, and sit down. And then I push myself up back on top of my wheelchair. That's the whole process of helping me in and out of the bathroom. I don't know. To me, that's not lifting. They don't lift. So I don't know why it's become an issue to the point where we had I had a talk with this person saying, oh, well, I can use the walker. I can, use it to take a few steps and to rotate the walker and to take a few steps closer to the toilet. That's fine. And, I can do that to help get in and out of the bathroom. And I've been doing it lately. Well, apparently this organization, when they heard that I could use the walker to use the restroom with just this one individual, just this one, they took it and they ran with it. It's kind of like you give them an inch, they're gonna go full throttle. They're just gonna go and take it and just go crazy with it. Well, that's what they did. All of a sudden, they're telling me, oh, well, Victoria has agreed to no lifting whatsoever with any people that come and help her at all. And she has agreed to it. When, first of all, I never said that I agreed to no lifting whatsoever. I agreed to no lifting just with this person because this person, which I understand, and by the way, mind you, I feel like I have to keep on reminding you that I have nothing against this person. I believe, this person, has back problems. I believe it. It's fine. It's whatever. What I don't agree with is they're all of a sudden saying that I agree to no lifting whatsoever when I only agreed to no lifting whatsoever with this person. So it's kind of like, no, I never said that. And they're saying yeah, so now they're saying, oh, she agrees to no lifting whatsoever, which sucks now because I have been housebound for the past few months because I do not feel comfortable taking my walker every single place that I want to go to. Like, for example, the movies, out to eat, out shopping. I feel like if I tell them this, they're just gonna say oh, well, we'll take your walker. I'm not gonna take my walker everywhere I go. No, I don't feel that's necessary. And plus, the toilets compared to my personal toilet, my home toilet, public bathroom toilets are higher. So if I use my toilet in a public bathroom, it's going to be way too high. Yeah, I could take a few steps with the walker closer to the toilet. However, I will not be able to just sit down on the toilet because it's way too freaking high. So that's what they are not understanding. So because of that, I can't go out anymore. I haven't been able to leave my house because of this issue. And I've tried, well, actually, no, I can't say that because with that little issue, I have not tried until today. I talked to another individual that's helping me in this organization who I feel very, very, very comfortable to talk to. So I talked to this person who's actually helping me with advocating for me, because with me, when I have an issue with something, I don't like confrontation. I freeze up and I chicken out. I have everything I want to say, but then when it comes an opportunity for me to say what's on my mind, I freeze, I chicken out, and I back out from saying what I need to say. So this new person, this new individual that's handling my case with this organization. She's a brand new person. I just started working with this person like a week or so ago, and I got like really, really cool, chill vibes with this person. And I got a vibe that like I need to talk to this person and tell them that I'm having an issue. And normally I would be nervous and talking to the other people that work with this organization because I feel that they, like I said in the beginning, they talk down to me, that they don't listen to me. Like I'll try talking to them about what's going on and then they'll immediately cut me off and then they'll tell me, oh, well, the reason for that is da 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 da. And then I'm just like, okay, whatever. So you're just not going to hear me out. So I feel like, what's the point? So that's why I never mentioned it with those other individual people. But with this new person, they seem very, very like very, very, for lack of a better word, badass. So I talked to them today, and oh my gosh, this person was like, dude, that's not cool. Like, you need to say something. You need to do something. So they helped me like write notes and like sent an email out to the organization. And then not only am I having problems with lifting, but another issue that I'm having, and I hope this whole video makes sense, because I feel like it's kind of like all over the place. I always feel like my videos are all over the place, but whatever. Another issue I'm having is sometimes first of all, I already have all of my hours accounted for with this organization for the whole entire year. It's already accounted for, which is great because, you know, if I needed assistance, then those hours are covered and they can just come right in and just help me out. So sometimes Anthony will come home early from work and I will tell, you know, the people, like, it's not people in this whole house, it's just like I get one person a day. So I'll tell, you know, said person, like, oh, you can leave, I don't really need you anymore, like, because Anthony's home, I don't really need any more help. So of course they call it in, which, you know, makes sense because they're getting, you know, a short day and they need to call it in so they don't, you know, use up hours that they're not working, which is understandable. But apparently, according to them, I do it too much, which in my case, the most I've done it was like 3 times. But in their eyes, I do it way too much. And they would prefer me to have this person in my house when Anthony's already here and he can help me. And when he's sick, I could still have this person in the house even when he's sick. But what if Anthony is uncomfortable having this individual in the house? First of all, my apartment's small already. What if he's uncomfortable having this person in the house and he just wants to have quiet alone time? He's not gonna feel comfortable being cooped up in the bedroom all day because I have this person from early morning to early evening. It's an all day thing. So they would rather me have this person all day. They don't want me to call out. Why? Because this individual person, and what I'm about to say is, I'm sorry, I don't mean to sound like a jerk, but how is it my fault? How is it not my fault, but how is it my problem if I end their shift early? How is it my problem that they're losing out on hours? How is that my problem? It's not my problem. They're your employee. You find them somewhere else to go if you're concerned about the hours that they're losing out on. It's like they're forcing me to have this person in my house when I'm telling them I don't need them. So I tried to tell this to this other individual, and they were just like, oh, well, you need to have them you need to have them because they're losing hours and, they're here for you. They're here to assist you. First of all, yes, I know they're here to assist me. I know that. Don't tell me what I already know. Tell me why it's my problem. That's what I want to know. I want to know why it's my problem, because in reality, it's not my problem. And that's what they don't understand. So today, and I'm sorry, but in reality, it's not my problem. Like, okay, they're losing out on hours. Well, then go and find them another client to help for the rest of the day. You got so many clients, okay? Go and find them some other client to help, okay? Like, that's not my problem. I'm not their, I don't even, whatever. So now that this new person that I'm working with, I told them that, and this person was like, yeah, that's crap. How is that your problem? It's not. They have the responsibility to find this other person like hours, and they're making it your responsibility. They're forcing you to have somebody in your home when you don't need them anymore. It's not right. They're inconveniencing you, which is totally true. So we sent an email out. We wrote bullet point notes, and this person read it to me. And I was like, okay, that sounds perfect. Send it out. So we sent it out. We got a reply from the organization. They only acknowledged 2 points. Okay, hold on. Before I go to that, I forgot one more thing. So another issue that I'm having, I'm sorry this video is so long. If you guys have already made it this far, awesome. Thanks for the support. I love you guys. Mama T-Rex says, what's up? So, another issue I was having, was I only have one person coming in to help me. What if that one person calls out and says, hey, Toria, I can't come in today. Well, excuse me. I'm sick. I can't come in. So since I only have one person, I call the organization and let them know, like, hey, they're not able to come in today. Like, I need coverage ASAP. I have gotten so many times, and I have been told almost every time, oh, okay, well, we're having trouble finding you coverage. It's gonna be a while. Are you able to stay by yourself? Can your husband stay with you? Yeah, he can stay with me, but then that leaves him losing out on hours at his work if he calls out and stays with me. He loses out on hours, and we lose out on money. Therefore, we don't have enough money to pay rent. Therefore, we gotta move out because so-and-so person keeps calling out. Mind you, I'm not having that issue yet with this other person, but in the past, I had an issue with another person who, by the way, like, I get along with this other person too, even though this other person doesn't work with me anymore. And it sucked because she would get sick a lot, and yeah, so she would call out a lot, and which means Anthony has to call out of his work so he can be with me, which means him losing out on hours, losing out on money. So yeah, so I told them that, like, I need more people to have backup for me. I need more people. I just can't work with one person. All they said was, oh, well, oh, my voice is cracked. I get like that when I get like frustrated. Anyway, we provided Toria with a person that has a really, really far stretch of availability. So we put her with that person. That's great. That's awesome. However, like I said, what if they get sick? Who's going to come over and help me? And then, the other You know how I said I have a new person that's handling my case with this organization? Well, before her, I had another person that was handling my case. I was telling her about this, and she's like, oh, well, damn it, I keep on saying, like, what their gender is. Anyway, I'm not saying names, whatever. She was like, oh, well, that's not true. You're not screwed because they'll call me. Well, how come they haven't called you at all? How come they haven't sent you here? They've only done it once. When you said it, you act as if, like, they've called you here all the time, which is not true. So, I don't know. That was just my interpretation. She probably, like, said it as though, like, oh, well, they'll call me, which is not true. They don't call anybody. They leave me hanging. They leave me home alone for hours, which means, like I said, I sound like a broken record, but Anthony will have to call out, making him lose out on hours again, lose out on money again, making us, like, not have enough money to pay for rent, pay for groceries, to pay for bills. So, yeah, we sent an email with all the issues that I had for today. So they responded back with only two. Oh no, wait, I said 3 issues. I meant 4. They responded back only regarding 2 of the 4 issues that I had. It was the issue of the no lifting issue. They said, oh, well, we have a strict no lifting policy, and even with the lifting brace or the back brace or whatever the heck that thing is called, even with that, we can't take the no lifting policy rule off. So therefore, in my mind, they're like telling me, oh, well, sorry, we still can't lift you. Even though you told me your frustrations, girlfriend, we still can't lift you. We can't lift anything past 25 pounds. Which, I'm not gonna lie, your girl is more than 25 pounds. I might be like 120 or whatever. And like I said over and over, I don't get lifted. I don't even ride in these people's cars. I take bus transportation. I take my wheelchair around. So what, I'm never going to leave the house again, ever? Because I'm supposed to take my walker and lug it around with me all over town. And then if I have to use the restroom, I'm supposed to use a public toilet, which is like freaking as high as a bar stool. Not really, just being dramatic, but still. So they were not budging on seeing my point of view on the no lifting rule. Another thing they only acknowledged was the staff, one individual person working with me. They said, oh, well, we, excuse me, I just burped, y'all. They were like, well, we paired her up with this person because they're very, very much available to accommodate with the hours that she requires. And plus, they have a connection, which is great. That's awesome. We do have a connection. It's awesome. However, I need more than one person. Yeah, so those are the only 2 things that they acknowledged. They didn't acknowledge the fact that I don't feel comfortable having somebody here when Anthony's home and I don't need them. And how is that my problem if they lose out on hours? Because it's not my problem. That's your problem. Find them someone to go work with. And then the other thing that they didn't acknowledge was, what was the other thing? They didn't really care that I've been cooped up in this house for months. So I told them in this email, sorry, my lips are dry, I need chapstick. We even added in the email that it's getting to the point where I just want to leave this organization and find something better. And like, because I mean, I feel as if there's other organizations that have no problem with lifting. I've never heard of an organization that handles people with disabilities that they say, oh, no lifting at all whatsoever. Like, what organization does that? I don't. Oh my god, this video is probably so long. But, like I said in the beginning, I feel like I need help with someone to advocate for me. Yeah, I'm 34 years old. I'm a grown woman, lady, or ugh, that just cringes me. And I'm supposed to, fight for myself, which I do on certain things. But like I said, I freeze up, I chicken out, and most of the time I forget what I'm about to say. But when it comes to this new person seems totally down, here to help me, and this person listened to me. They didn't talk at me. They were talking with me. They talked to me. And they felt my frustration. And I feel like a lot of the time, people who are in my position don't really have that one person to actually listen to them, because I feel like I'm being belittled and I'm being talked to. And I just really, really, really hope that they finally see what I'm like going through with them. But I have a really, really bad feeling that they're just gonna keep doing what they do. And they're gonna say that, oh, we're so sorry, Toria. We'll help you. What is it that you need? They're gonna help me temporarily, and then they're gonna just go back to doing what they're known for doing, which is, in my eyes, this is my opinion. So if they say, well, no, that's not true. First of all, I'm entitled to my opinion. In my opinion, they are not being considerate or accommodating to me, even though they probably seem like they are. And I really, really feel like this kind of treatment needs to stop for people with disabilities, because I feel like they don't really see them as like grown adults. They see them as children. And I feel like because a lot of the other members of this organization, they are, I hope I don't offend anybody by this, but they have what is it, mental what's the word, like they have mental delay. Like they have, like, most of them have the mind they have the mind of a 10-year-old, a 13-year-old. So it's understandable that they would talk to them like they're a child. And they're probably used to that because they're not used to having someone like me who is, I'm not going to say I'm all there because I'm a little ditzy, but not to be rude, but I'm all there compared to the other members. And I feel like they don't see that. They're so used to helping these other members that they forget that I'm not like that, which is also very frustrating. And I just really, really like hope they change their ways towards me, because they even added in the letter or in the email saying, well, did Toria leave any examples of her being treated this way, of her being talked down to? Did she say who it was? I'm not going to say who it was, because then that person's going to look at me and just get mad at me for it. Like, why are you telling people about this? That's not true. I tried to help you. Which, okay, yeah, you might think you're trying to help me, but you're not helping me. You're talking at me. And look at what you're doing now. You're like yelling at me when you haven't even thought, like, dude, I'm sorry. Like, I made you feel this way. Like, please tell me what I need to do to make you feel more like like you're being respected and accommodated for. So, yeah. I don't mean for this video to be like whiny, like they're not listening to me. But I don't know, I just feel like if they don't end or fix their errors, the error of their ways, I'm gonna leave this organization and hopefully find something better. And oh my god, Anthony is so sweet. I love him so much. He said that he would leave his work and get more hours to help me if it continues, which I don't know about any other states, but in the state of California, you can get paid to help somebody even if you're not working at a clinic or whatever. So he gets paid to help me. Yeah, so he said that he would leave work and quit his job and hopefully get more hours with another organization that does that kind of work, which is assisted living. Oh, in-home assisted services or something like that. I don't know. But yeah, he said that he would do that, which that really like makes me happy, and like it makes me like feel way more comfortable. But then at the same time, like I don't want him to quit his job. But then, okay, yeah, I know, like, yeah, he loves me and he will do. Sorry guys, my camera just turned off. By the way, I'm using my camera that's on my laptop. So, in case you were wondering, like, the camera looks different. Yeah, I'm not using my iPhone camera tonight because, I don't know, first of all, it's on low battery, and second of all, I'm just like, whatever. So yeah, that's the camera I'm using on my laptop. But anyways, I was saying, that's what I'm going through right now. I really hope that stuff changes, and I really hope that like people will start to treat people like me with disabilities like individually, not individually, but like treat them like adults and not treat them like kids. I don't know. I have been like, I've never said this like a lot, but a lot of you don't know that like I sometimes feel like I don't get heard when I have issues with not only with organizations such as this one, but sometimes I feel like people think that I'm like dumb, and it really like gets to me, and I feel like I'm gonna cry, but no, like it really hurts me because I know I'm not dumb. Yeah, I do have a learning disability, but I know I'm not dumb. But I feel like some people that know me personally, I feel like they think that I am, because I don't get things like quick enough. And first of all, I'm a visual learner. So if you explain things to me like 4 or 5 times and I still don't get it, it's because I have a learning disability. It takes me a little tiny bit more to get something than the average person would. And I'm also a visual learner. So if you're telling me something and I still don't get it, just like draw it out for me. And then if I see it, then I'll get it. Because I'm like, oh, okay, that's what you meant. And I feel like a lot of people don't understand that. So, oh my god, whew. Why am I like feeling like I'm like getting choked up and like I want to cry? But yeah, that's what pretty much what I go through sometimes. Thank the Lord I don't go through that like on a regular basis. Like the majority of the time I am happy, I'm good. But it's just once in a while things aren't going so well for me. And a lot of you guys don't know, and I feel like I should do more videos about this, but I'm Christian. I have a very, very strong belief in God. I believe in Jesus Christ, and like I pray all the time for Him to give me strength and the issues that I have. And sometimes I feel like I'm not like the best Christian because I feel like a lot of the times I only pray when I'm frustrated, when I need help. I don't really pray when things are going good for me. It's kind of like, oh, I'm good, I'm happy. There's no need to pray. God knows I love Him. But I really, really know that I do need to pray even when things are going great for me. Just to thank God for the blessings that He's, given me. And a lot of the times I don't do that. So that's what I need to do. So yeah. Ooh, this just got really deep. So yeah, so that's what I've been going through, you guys. Yeah. This is so weird. I've never like gotten this deep before here on my channel. And I feel like a lot of YouTubers, there's a first time for those kind of videos, and I feel like it's gonna be super awkward to edit this video and look at me like getting all teary, kind of like I'm just gonna be like, ew, what are you crying for? But I'm human. You get lost in your emotions, and that's pretty much what just happened right now. Ooh, my eyes are tearing, girl and boy, whoever's watching. But yeah. So that's what's been going on with me. You've said that already like 5 times. Toria, stop. Yeah, I just really want people to, not all people, the majority of the people in my life, they don't treat me like that. They don't talk at me. They talk to me. They talk with me. They don't treat me like a lot of people, not a lot of people, they don't treat me like a small number of people treat me like I'm dumb and like I'm slow. Yeah, so I don't want to make it seem like everybody in my life treats me like that. No, they don't. No. That's one thing I want to just like let out there. I have an amazing support system. I have an awesome family support system, which really sucks too because a lot of the time, I don't know why, but I don't reach out to my family a lot when I'm going through something frustrating. I only reach out to them when things are going good in my life. So it's kind of like I know I should be reaching out to them for both. For reaching out to them when I'm going through the bad and the good. Only because I don't want them to worry. So if they see this video, they're just gonna be like, how come you didn't talk to us about this? Like, We're here for you. You're our family. Like, you're our daughter. You're my sister. You're my cousin. Whichever family relative sees this, I know I just don't want to. Here I go saying what everybody says when they don't want to vent out to their family. I don't want to bother you. Everybody says that. And I even get mad at people when they tell me that. It's like, girl, boy, bother me. I'm here for you. Here I am doing exactly what I'm telling people not to do. And I gotta stop that. So, yeah. Man, this video went from I got an issue with an organization to something deeper. Yeah, like I said, this channel is like my internet diary. Whoever stumbles upon this, hi, hello, you came to the right channel. This is the T-Rex family. Join it. Somebody was like, why do you call your channel, like, or your subscribers the T-Rex? Because my arms are short and they remind me of a T-Rex. But yeah. So that's it. Hi, if you stumbled upon this video, welcome to the T-Rex fam. Please subscribe, like, comment, whatever. And I feel better putting this out there because this is now on the internet. So weird. Yeah, so I'm gonna stop this video. Thank you guys so much for listening. If you guys made it this far, if you did, thank you so much for listening. And I will see my T-Rex family later in the next video. So, thank you. I love you. Goodbye.